Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Where There You Go. Me and Kaelen are going to take a dive into the series now. This is going to be our first series, this TV series, It, by Stephen King. Now, this is going to be a series that's basically taking you through the origin of the events that happened in Derry back in 1960. The very first episode, pretty much the children are just trying to figure out why a lot of the kids are missing in Derry. They're going to go through some pretty interesting things there, show you guys of what the investigation is. I like the beginning of it, of pretty much of what they're trying to show you with the origin story. Kaylin is going to give you some tips on how they're relating some of these scenes to the book. I'm basically coming from a translation with the movies. Kaylin is going to give you guys translations with between the show and the book.
The difference between this and the book is actually within the book, the character Mike Harlan. The book is basically about how his family and how he was treated through racism throughout the town. The first episode of the series, they're talking a lot about how the military is actually in action and there's stuff going on within the military. Is basically half the story. In the book, it was mainly about the Losers Club and how they're finding out about it, the clown. I'm just hoping throughout the series, throughout the next episodes, they talk a little bit more about the actual prequel of Pennywise and how he came to be in the form he is. You read the book, back then he came from a meteor about 1 billion years ago. So he's a shapeshift. People complain a little bit online how they wanted to see Pennywise in every episode of the series. But in reality, he's not just the clown. That's just what he uses as a disguise to get the kids to come down, to scare the kids away. He's a shapeshifter, so he's basically anything possible that you've seen in the first episode.
There you go, you guys. So stay tuned for all the episodes. We're going to be talking every episode in this series here.
9 episodes.
9 episodes. So this is episode one. We're going to watch every episode of this series and we'll stay intact with you guys. Pretty interesting to me so far. I mean, if you're an It fan, some of these folks don't like clowns and stuff like that, which I can totally understand. But I mean, I'm into horror. I mean, the translations from I like so far with the editing, what they're doing with translating with the CGI. Of course, it has a lot of CGI in it, but it's very exciting series so far, you guys. It starts slow, but it will get interesting sooner than you think. There you go. There's our take for that, and we'll see you guys next time. Bam.